the only thing I have to do is fix that music. It's still not exactly the way I like it. But I'll get it sooner or later. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Ken. I've just been waiting. I've been
I
waiting
know.
on you to start it.
I got here as quick as I could. And unfortunately, my hands are tied. Her hands are tied. We can't do anything. She can't leave till someone's there to replace her. I can't leave till she's in the car. So it's just a vicious circle. And
I've let the pap just had it open because I knew when you click the button it would auto join.
yeah, I know. It's just crazy. I was assured at 7 o'clock tonight that lady would be there at 10 promptly, and she's reliable. Yada yada yada. It was all nonsense.
And very shortly after I joined, here comes Jeff.
Yep, he's second one in tonight, and as soon as I get everything adjusted the proper way here, which is going to take me about a second. Hey, Jeff.
Hey.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey.
That's me.
Oh.
No, that was me. I was watching something earlier tonight, and I see the clock's on the way. Great. I'm not going to ask what else can go wrong, because I don't want to know what else could go wrong. There we go. That looks about good. Looks like the clocks may have not been gone for too long. They're still up and running, so that's good. There we go. Make a slight adjustment there. So Tony Wallow was first in the chat room, I see. Don't think anyone else has chimed in. I did add a new description, a new link tonight. India Delgado is her name. She's doing 100 days of live streaming. And I told her I would put a reference in our link. If you guys want to check her out, check her out. Just the mere fact she's got a goal to stream for 100 straight days is worthy of me putting a link in there for her. So that's why the link is there. I think I put Tony up there twice, but I'll get in the groove here in a minute. Might take me a minute. Obviously, Mrs. K didn't work 10 to 6 today. She got called at 1:55 today and said, "Hey, can you be here at 2 o'clock?" I'm like, "No, can't be there in 5 minutes." So Robert says 7, 8, 9, 10 in reference to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 test I did.
You were there at 2:10 though.
About 2:15ish. I can't make her move any faster than she's going to move, and I gave it up a long time ago. Just hit it back to Roku, and it'll go to Roku.
This side.
Jesus Christ! Be right back. Okay, now I got to get repositioned because I'm too big here. That's about right. Maybe. Hey, Josh. Josh is in the chat room. I understand he's not going to be joining us tonight. He was over watching Bonnie earlier tonight, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary.
Oh. Josh was watching Bunny.
Josh was watching Bonnie. Everybody's migrating over to Bonnie.
That's a nice kid, too.
Not everybody.
I don't
Not
care.
me.
And I thought that was bad.
Oh, I follow other people. I mean, I watch a couple DaVinci Resolve and a couple of OBS, and I've actually watched a couple of her shows. She's pretty interesting to watch. She did a thing on the Stream Deck. That's how I ran across her, was I was looking for information on the Stream Deck. Hi, Catherine.
Good evening. Yeah, I watch a variety of things. I watch a couple of rail fan channels, a couple of farm channels. Recently been trying to watch a couple of mathematics channels just to get my brain working again.
I gave up on getting my brain working again.
I don't know where one of us from. One about once a week has some good stuff. Interesting.
Yeah, BH Ringer sent me a link to a guy today. He experimented with that clip feature that Doug was telling us about. It was interesting. The guy was repairing a banjo, and it was pretty interesting.
Speaking of BH, on the intro to Doug's stuff where he has everybody's name and their location, he's got BH listed as Spoke Island. Wondering if he is familiar with all the crap that goes on out there on the History Channel.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah.
I keep forgetting to ask him about that. He probably say, hey, what a bunch of
Yeah.
whatevers.
No, I think I discussed that way back when with him. I believe he said he did. Speaking of introductions, did anybody see the changes I made in tonight's introduction?
Nope.
No. Because I was too late, Ken, I'm sorry.
I'll play it again in a little bit. Alex and I worked on it a
And
little
then we got
bit.
the dancing girls back.
No, not yet.
Ah,
I'm working on the Dancing Girls. I actually still have the Dancing Girls, believe it or not. I've got them
Betty
on.
Boop.
No.
Got Betty Boop back.
Oh yeah, the original one I did, I have it. So I've got it. I just got to implement it back into the fray, so to speak. It's there.
Ken, I like the video.
Which video, Catherine?
The video now, I liked it.
Oh, the introduction.
No? I like the video. Thumbs up
Welcome to
with the algorithm.
Okay. Someone send Greg a text. Yeah, he'll be here.
Is it true?
He'll be here.
BH.
Yeah, I can't check my Twidget's a little behind here for some reason. That doesn't surprise me. Everything else is a little behind right now. So I will
You need to change BH's thing a little bit on your intro.
to what?
You need to have the A in lowercase, otherwise it looks like California.
Yeah, I could, I fought with that and fought with that and fought with that. And this is just the prototype. This is like, well, actually, that one right there is the fourth run of this. And I still got a lot of adjusting to do on it. And like I was telling Alex, I think I can go in there and add some little more animation to it and really jazz it up. I don't want to copy Doug. Doug does his in Google Earth.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Alex and I played around with that a little bit, and I think he's right. I think you need the app to make it do the rotating. I added all kind of names to it, but I couldn't figure out how to make it rotate. So,
It waited on you to install the app and you never did.
no, I have not installed the app, and chances are I probably won't install the app. I'll go down that rabbit hole, so to speak, like Doug does, trying to get it to work without the app first. It's just me. The less I can not put on this computer, the better off I am. That's just how I feel about it. So, and speaking of that, I meant to cover this last night. From time to time, I'm sure I'm going to say something that's going to upset people. I am only human. Don't take what I say personally, even if I, quote, yell at you, unquote. I, from time to time, will let an F-bomb slip. It's a bad habit of mine. I am trying to get better at it. Sometimes
First, I have a question. Let me interrupt you. I had a question. Who said you're human?
Hold on, let me take my knife and... Oh, gosh dang, I gotta take my meds. Doggone it.
Fish are quiet tonight.
I just gotta feed him. I thought about, and Robert and I talked about this a little bit last night. I thought about doing a 24-hour stream just feeding the fish because he's thinking about doing a 24-hour a 12-hour stream with one of his security cameras at night on a trail. And I think that'd be cool. I really think that would be cool. And I think a lot of people would watch it. And he was like, I got to get a microphone, though, to catch the sounds. And I'm like, that'd be even cooler. So,
Blue Yeti microphone?
I don't know. He's talking about a trail out in his woods. Can he take the Blue Yeti in the woods?
As long as as long as he can connect it up to like a laptop and we'll have a long enough USB cable. We'll have good enough. I know he's got good enough Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure he
he's got a trail
does.
camera.
But
Probably got a trail camera of some sort.
he does.
You know.
You're very hard pressed to find a laptop that could even make it 8 hours, let alone 12.
Well, not only that, but you're very hard pressed to find a laptop unless you find a way to protect it itself, to protect it from the weather and the animals that are going to come up and sniff around and poke around and knock it over and, this, that, and the other. So I am going to leave this running. I got to go take my meds. That's how screwed up I am tonight. See if we can get some activity out of the fish while I'm gone. Hey, fellers, come over here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Yeah, you know what's coming, don't you?
They know.
Yeah, they know. They're getting there.
They're not stupid.
Some of them are stubborn.
Look, they're not-
I'll be right back. I do got to take my meds.
Yes.
Well, if you Google it, there's all kinds of trail cameras, ranging from around a little over $100 to over $400.
No.
They just run it off the top.
There are different versions of trail cameras, yes, like different quality.
Yeah.
More about how the computer would take off.
Yeah, because the trail camera, it lasts longer because it only springs into action when something is moving, yes?
Some of them, yeah, I'm not sure. You have to look at the specs of them. I think a lot of them are motion activated, I think you're right.
Because why make your photo or film, or otherwise it's not, if nothing is happening, yes?
Yep.
It's to save batteries and stuff like that. It's based on SD cards too, yes?
Yep.
And today I upgraded from the 1700X AMD Ryzen to the 3700X on my other PC. It has an X370 board in it, so I did not even dare to go like 5000 series with the AMD Ryzen, yes.
Now, which one has graphics built in? There's a special.
Yes, the Ryzen CPUs with a G in the end.
G, okay, yeah, good
They
call.
have built-in graphics.
Yeah.
So, but the 3700X, it doesn't have graphics. You need to have dedicated graphics
Right.
card. Finally, I got the. I could loosen the screws from the CPU, cooler. Because you need like a pretty long screwdriver. In the end, I used the Noctua screwdriver that came with the Noctua cooler.
Okay.
Because it has a similar system to for the screws, yes. So, yeah, I'm like, okay, I was just trying. First, I used one screwdriver, not happening. Then I used the other. Then I used trying to mix it. I'm like, oh, they are too short. Yes. So, yeah. Until I had the idea to look in the packaging of the Noctua cooler. Yes, because I remembered vaguely I saw that type of screwdriver I needed in there. Yes, I was like, okay, now, yes, finally. I made a video about it where I first tried and I couldn't. Yes. But now it's all updated. The Windows 11 is made and BIOS is updated. Windows 11 is installed. Everything is updated. Now it's good. Yes. Because when I started it up the first time after I installed the 3700X, it had Windows 1903 on it. Yes. Windows
That goes
10.
back a ways.
Yes, that's a pretty old version, yes, by now.
What version was it?
Sorry,
1903.
Greetings, my friends. Hope you're all experienced today. So here is greetings, my friends. Hope you're all experienced today. So here is the supplementary video I promised to mention for the day-to-day event. And that's the song of the day in the life of
What are you watching, Gary?
So I done my best.
Oh, I know. That's why I said, what are you watching, Gary?
Couldn't watch the other.
Not psychic. All right, so I changed the big A to the little A at the request of, what the hell did that just do? Oh, I'm back. Thought I hit the wrong button there. So I changed the big A to a little A. I rendered it out. Let me go see what that looks like now. Oh, bear with me a second here. All right. Okay, now I'll run it and we'll see what we think. So you need to be, or what I would like you to do is watch the stream.
I did.
Now I just changed it. I'm getting ready. I gotta find the doggone tab over here. Okay, so
Okay, so
yeah, it's
we're
running,
still looking
but
at the old one.
no, this should be the new one. So, what'd you think of my little jab at Russia? Yeah, it's good. Okay,
Okay, that's good.
that's better. I gotta figure out, in all seriousness, I don't have the clock on, so it'll run forever basically, and there's no music because whenever I edit it, I don't need to fight the timer and fight the music. So I need to. I need to figure out how to get Catherine added on there, but I haven't figured that out. I may have to zoom the earth back down a little bit to do that. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to add animation. Instead of having them pop like they pop, I want to have different animation. But I did this basically at 4:30 this morning because we anticipated Lorna working overnight, so we stayed up all night. Went to bed about 5, got a phone call at 1:55, and needless to say. But I got it going. I'm happy with it. I didn't want to combine names like it's combined, but it's good. So let me go back to...
Now I got one more for you.
Well, you are going in the waiting room. Go ahead.
Got 2 people in California where you have little A instead of big A.
Do I really?
That's in Costanza.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just being a jerk. But that's,
No, I mean, it's
that's what I'm
possible.
here for.
It's...
Um,
It's possible.
Well, that's easy to.
Yeah, Catherine.
in in the banner below, if before the name Alex, you need to put a space in. Yes?
No, because I can. It's maxed out. That banner below cannot change. That's as best it's going to get. In order to put a space in there, I got to take something away from somewhere else.
Yeah, then somewhere you need to take a space out because I think at some point you have two spaces.
Oh, I do have little A's in there on Doug and Costanza. Huh. I didn't notice that. Well.
And this is why you have us to
I used to check documents at work, be proofreader and stuff, so that's why it's such a good deal.
Oh, no, no problem.
Why does Doug have an A? Because there's no A in the word Doug.
No, but in California,
Oh.
in the abbreviation of California, there is. No?
Yes.
C-A big A. C-A big A. Okay. That's done. Now let me
The
go
word dog is no A.
render that out again. So this will be the 6th version of this. Which is fine. I mean, if I ever produce something in DaVinci Resolve and get it right on the first time, the world will stop spinning. It really will.
That mean you're globally static?
Well, funny you should mention that.
Oh, I can't resist.
Well, it's a possibility. All right. Now, Catherine is saying, let me go back over here and look at this real quick. So where are you saying there needs to be a space, Catherine?
Before the name Alex, you need to put in a space. Because it's right here that,
Yeah, it's a little smaller than the others, but it's acceptable. Because the A slants away a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Let me let Darren in. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. Actually, Catherine, you should have picked up on the fact between the line and your K there needs to be a space too. But now that I'm in my proofreading mode, thanks, Jeff. Let me see.
Well, it doesn't look like it on hers. I mean, it may just be an illusion.
It might be. I'm trying to think where I can get rid of a space. Maybe here. Let me see if I can get rid of a space there. Okay, that might get me a space there. Let me see how that looks. Oh, that's going to be fun. Where do I put that space in at? Hey, Darren.
Hi.
hello, Darren.
Hello, everyone.
Did you just wake up or have you been up?
Yeah, just woke up. I was thinking, I'll try it now.
Well, it's good I was late tonight then, huh? Okay, so this is coming back around. I took one space out and that looks okay on OBS. That doesn't necessarily mean, okay, I know where I can get another space if need be. Okay, that looks okay on there. Okay, there's where I need a space. I don't think I can put a space in there, but I will try. All right, I will. Well, it is going out over the YouTube stream. Never mind. You guys got to see those. So check that out now. There is a space between.
You need to restart it, don't you?
No, it's. I don't have it running on a timer. It's still running.
Still in there.
Yeah, more in front of Alex now.
Yeah, yeah. I added this. I did get. I did figure out where to remove.
And the small A's are still in those from Doug and Costanza.
Oh, because
You need to redo it, or?
no. Watch the stream. I need to go in here to the source, and right now I'm running opening with names 1C, and I need to change that to opening with names 1D. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, 6th, 7th version of that. Now when I hit OK, it'll be good. So Mother Russia with the question mark. That was just my humor.
Mother what?
Oh, look at that. All the Californias are good. They're all large letters.
Too fast.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Can't read them that fast.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that.
I'm gonna duck out for a bit. I'm gonna go pick up grandchildren.
Oh, sure. Now that you've criticized my work.
Absolutely. I'm gonna yell and run.
You're good. We'll hopefully see you after a bit.
Yep.
All right, Jeff. Thanks. Yeah, Darren, I've got to slow him down. There's a lot I've got to do to him yet. Again, I apologize. I just hastily threw it together.
Well, it looks good.
It'll get there. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. But I will get it. I could not find a good color. I wanted to go with white, but believe it or not, white sometimes clashes with that background.
Is that Alex?
No, that's Gary.
Oh.
Alex is doing something for Josh.
Oh.
No, I'm not.
You're doing something for someone because you're over there typing away and looking up and.
I'm typing in the chat to Josh, but I'm not doing anything for him.
This video is showing that and it depends on a lot of things.
So if anyone's watching the stream, if I mute you because you got stuff going on in the background and you come back and do it again, I will put you in the waiting room. If I hurt your feelings, oh well. Take the hint that when you get muted, you're muted for a reason. I'm not muting you because I want to mute people. There's a purpose behind it. It's very disrespectful to come on someone's stream and unless you ask, hey, do you mind if I play this? Chances are I'm not ever going to say no. But just don't come and think that because whatever, you can play what you want to play. Now, when we're off the stream, different set of rules. But when we're on the stream, no, it's very disrespectful. Well, that quieted the room down.
Yep.
I need to slow the globe down. Jim brings a very interesting point up. I don't know if I can slow the globe down or not. Gary? Gary. If you do not answer me, I'm going to kick you out permanently. Do not disrespect me like that. I just got through putting you in the waiting room. And you know what, Gary? I'll see you maybe tomorrow night, buddy. God damn it. Pardon my language. Just what we were talking about earlier tonight. Yes, Jim, I got to figure out how to slow it down. Good point.
It didn't look too bad.
No, it's honestly a bit fast. Eventually, I've got to get the globe slowed down and I believe the text slowed down a little bit through animation so that it doesn't go pop, 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 pop. The pop, pop, pop bothers me. So I can imagine what it looks like. Again, it's the prototype. This might take me a good week to get ironed out the way I want it. Okay, Alex, that look of dismay can go away. I tried to tell you earlier I'm human. So,
I muted myself because there for a minute I thought you were referring to me.
No, no. I put Gary in the waiting room because he was playing some stupid nonsense in the background. I muted him. He came back. He did it again. I put him in the waiting room. He came back. I let him back in. He did it again. I asked him. He didn't respond. I'm not playing games here. Okay? Again, I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way. I run a...
understand it.
What don't you understand, Catherine?
I understand it.
Okay.
I understand your point.
Yeah. I'm sure if Gary ran a channel and we all got on there and played our stuff in the background, I'm sure he wouldn't like it either. And I don't want to beat a dead horse, but as I've heard said on other channels, and I've said it here, this is my channel. This is my rules. That doesn't mean I don't want you guys to show up. I do. I really do enjoy doing this every night. I really enjoy the company with each and every one of you. And yeah, we have our disagreements, but don't deliberately antagonize me. Seriously. And if I say your name, if I say Alex, and you know you've done something wrong, please respect me and say, I know, I'm sorry, won't do it again, or something. I just don't get it. So anyway, probably it started about 1:55 this afternoon. My voice is a little off. I woke up with a sore throat. I just hope it's just that, a sore throat. I feel okay. Well, I've had lemon tea to drink all day today, except for now I've got my coffee. I did the husbandly chores all day and folded clothes and washed dishes. Boy, that was fun.
After you got off with me,
Yeah. I told you what I had to do. Dishes are easy. I could wash dishes. Only thing I hate about washing dishes is silverware. I do not like washing silverware. I don't know why. Clothes, I can fold those relatively quick because I hang about 90% of them up. Josh, you don't need permission to come in Zoom. All you got to do is click the button and I'll let you in if you're in the waiting room. I think we need to explain what I was talking about to Josh. I think he misunderstood. So... Yes.
I updated my other PC, the CPU. I updated it from 1700X Ryzen to 3700X.
Nice.
And because I now have the new CPU in, I can also I installed Windows 11.
oh no.
Yeah, Jim, they are too quick.
Fine.
I just got to figure out, again, a day or two from now, they should be much, much better. I like the Globe, and the Globe's been well received within the community. So I wanted to add, to it. And I'd like to do about maybe 3 or 4 different openings. I don't want to use the same one all the time.
Good evening, everybody.
Bonnie's, huh?
Well, the game wasn't on.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
Somebody send you a text or a message or anything?
No, I was watching another video and thought I'd check to see if you were up.
Oh, yeah. I'm late.
Why'd you?
Huge, but I'm late. I think Robert said send Greg Guy a text. Yeah, he would get on his phone and answer that right away.
Yeah, I would if I could find it. I can't find that damn thing.
You still haven't found your phone?
No, keep looking for it every day.
Did you look under the couch cushions?
Yeah.
You can set you up a Google Voice number for free like I have, and then respond, and then send text messages from your computer.
Yeah, I can't remember my damn phone number on myself.
I just wanted to ask if you had called it, but if you don't know your own phone number, it's unlikely you called it.
COVID brain, yeah, that's a sure sign actually.
Or if you've got an Alexa or a Google Home, you can ask it to call your phone, so you don't have to. You can just say call my phone, so you don't have to even know your number.
Or he could get a cell phone so he could actually lose it and then find it. He doesn't own a cell phone.
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, but that only works. Alexa only works if the number recognizes in your phone. If you have it set up so that the phone doesn't recognize the number, then you won't hear it.
Mine doesn't actually call. Mine when I ask mine to call my phone, it doesn't actually call a number. It automatically it knows that the device is logged into my Google account, so it automatically knows that hey, this is a Motorola phone. Let's
I've got to, not to interrupt Alex, but a thought just came to my mind. I could actually send that to somebody that has helped me in the past and ask him what his thoughts are on it as far as slowing the globe down and slowing the names down. The problem right now that I have is I know how to slow the names down, but because there's so many names and there's only such a small area of space for the United States, they would literally be like this. They'd be one on top of another, on top of another, on top of another, on top of another, and they would mesh like that, and you couldn't read them. So I might do that. I might reach out and see what he thinks.
Yeah.
Super genius. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't signing up on it's not for me.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it, Josh. I check out channels all the time. I was kind of shocked to see you there. I used to watch her a little bit here and there, and it's not for me either. I usually check it out when I'm waiting for Lorna to get off work, because she's usually about the only person that's on that time for me to watch. And it comes up on my phone, so...
I was watching it earlier tonight because I was waiting for you to go live.
Yeah, I know. I apologize. The day's plans just didn't go well at all. I mean, 10 to 6 was set up and everything was planned, and I had that in my mind how that was going to go, and then she got called to work 2 to 10, and then, that person will be here at 10 o'clock, and they come strolling in at 10:26, and anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, Catherine. Yeah, Catherine, go ahead.
Tomorrow is another day.
That's true. And
that might be much better, and the way you like it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Well, she's 6 to 6, so that will work out real good because she'll want dinner about maybe 9. I might talk her into 8, and then I can get started a little bit earlier.
8 or 8P?
6B to 6A. If she would go to 6A to 6P, my life would be set. Seriously. And she literally could get off work as late as 7 o'clock and it wouldn't affect our stream at all. I could start really every night around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. She's not going to go to 6A to 6P. A couple reasons for that is she doesn't want to, and right now the day shift is pretty tight with their employees. They're pretty flush with them. Now, if a couple people leave, then there's an opportunity to maybe go, hey, instead of working 6P to 6A, I'll work 6A to 6P. That would be great. I'm not a morning person, but I'll gladly get up at 5:30 to take her to work at 6 o'clock in the morning every day. No issues whatsoever.
I personally like working 9:30 to 2:30, 2 20-minute coffee breaks, and an hour and a half for lunch.
Those are good hours. I like that.
That's what I told my boss. I have to come back.
Yeah.
When I was doing algebra in college, that's what I would do. I wouldn't stay till 4 o'clock like I did after algebra. While I was doing algebra, I would get there at like 9 o'clock and stay till 1 o'clock.
Yeah, so I was gonna let the talk to him on the screen, but he didn't answer my FaceTime call, so I said it's 2 weeks asleep.
Well, and it's late. I mean, quite honestly, when I get started late like this, it's rough. It really is rough.
He texted me earlier. I don't know if she was meaning to text me or if she was meaning to text you, but she texted me earlier and asked me to get on Zoom. I guess with my Zoom.
Oh.
Yeah, I would guess that was for you, because I don't have a Zoom link set up. And quite honestly, I don't know how to set one up.
Well, you have one. Everybody that has a Zoom account has one set up automatically. So all you have to do, instead of clicking join meeting in the Zoom application, click on start a meeting, and it will give you the automatically generated ID and password.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to pop through, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it, you know.
I mean, I thought that she accidentally hit my name. I don't know why she would I don't know why she would want to talk to me. I figured she'd want to talk to you, but
Maybe I'll walk in and check on it and make sure we didn't do anything wrong.
Now, before I forget, Chris is picking his dog up in the morning. They held Max one more night, and he said they didn't find anything major wrong with it, but they did recommend a new diet. So hopefully everything is good with Max.
what is he feeding him? Chocolate cake and cookies and all?
I have no idea what he feeds him. That's why I don't have a dog, because I would be feeding it all the wrong foods. No.
How long is the dog?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Oh, okay.
Apparently it was really sick enough he took it to the emergency vet clinic, and he had to go about 62 miles away to do that. That's another reason why I don't have a dog.
Yes.
I hate to see that vet bill.
And what is the cat doing? The neighbor cat?
Oh, he's still around. He tried to sneak in the other night. As soon as I opened the door, he ran up to the door. I tooted on the horn, and he ran away. So, and I seen another cat the other night. So I don't know if this lady's just a cat lady that doesn't take care of her cats, or what the deal is. I don't know. There's my pets right back there. Those are my pets. Don't want anything else.
Did you get my cut?
Did I get your text?
Yeah.
Let me check my text. Text on my phone, text on the messenger.
On the phone. I sent it to your number.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, no, I didn't get it. I got it, but I hadn't read it until right now. Sure, I can do that.
Yeah, PS best if you wanted to join from the iPad or the phone.
That's fine. That's fine. I can do that. And then the professor can get with her and get it all set up or whatever. So, damn it, I just cannot get comfortable.
I didn't stay on long more hours last night because I felt like wow.
Are you going to try to go to work tomorrow?
I'm off for 3 days.
Oh.
I have to get on a certain kind of medicine to place that can get me out. I probably won't be going back to work till Wednesday.
Well, I hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah. He didn't wake up until about the time that I was going to church.
Yeah.
Called me literally right as soon as I was walking in the door from church. It's like I almost, whenever I go somewhere and leave and come back, it's almost like I can't get away from calls or texts. But no, I don't mind it.
They blow a lot out of you when I get sick. I slept for about 5:30 today after I called you.
I didn't get up till 2 o'clock today.
I beat you by 5 minutes, and I wouldn't have got up at 1:55 if my phone wasn't ringing.
Oh, you lucky dog. I was up at, or my dad came in here to wake me up at 10 minutes till 7 for breakfast this morning.
I think Darren and I signed off of Yahoo Chat at about 10 minutes till 5 this morning.
Yahoo chat.
The messenger chat, yeah. Yeah. We were working, we were talking behind the scenes, and I was working on the thing. I can't even remember if I showed him or not. Oh no, I was doing the one I showed you earlier. There's actually a different version of what this came out. I don't know if I can show that to you or not.
Yeah, that email, right. You got the right email, so I wanted to check to make
All right.
sure. Yeah.
Is there a way, Alex, using the virtual camera, I can show both Zoom and YouTube at the same time, sharing my screen?
Yes, I've told you that like several times. And yes.
Okay, so you do realize I'm old. You got that, right?
And he forgets things.
And you forget that I forget things, right? Seriously. Why do you think I call you Josh all the time? Because I forget your name.
Well, that's no excuse because you and my dad are about the same age and y'all are the same. Y'all are the same height, so you should.
Whoa, time out. What's height got to do with the brain? The taller you are, the smarter you are? I don't think so.
Absolutely nothing.
I mean, yeah, I know. I'm trying.
I'm trying to help.
I'm 6'2" and I'm smart. What the hell about that?
Well, I should be a genius then, Greg. I got 2 inches on you. Oh, yeah.
If you have the same height, like the same IQ, then it works.
I guess. Well, I don't know. My IQ would either be, 76 inches or 6'4". I don't know that I'd want that on my IQ.
Oh, you have to do it in centimeters.
Oh, God, no. No. That'll never happen.
In America, we do feet and
76
inches.
centimeters, 176 IQ, yes? It's just an example, yes?
So, Alex, walk me through how to do this so I can show both the Zoom and the...
If you got your scene in OBS, your sources in OBS up the way you want it, with like a display capture, just turn on your virtual camera in OBS and change your camera source in Zoom from your C922 to your virtual camera.
Sure. Okay. Hold on. What are you guys seeing on Zoom right now? Are you still seeing my face, or are you seeing...
Yeah. Yes, I'm still
Okay,
seeing
so
your-
that's not what that is then. And that looks like that's going to pixelate for days because that's that screen over there.
You see the little arrow right next to where it says stop video on Zoom? Just click on that and then click on OBS virtual camera.
Oh.
Alex, did Chief have you or did she, I would imagine Chief had to do
Yes.
Well, that didn't work. That just puts up that on there.
Okay, because that's how the log in the computer that I could get in.
Oh, now I'm seeing it. It's working.
What are you seeing on Zoom?
I'm seeing your desktop. The infinity, because you have the YouTube open, I'm seeing the infinity of the YouTube. But if you minimize your YouTube, it won't be showing the infinity anymore.
Right. Okay, so let me see. So now you're seeing the clocks.
Yes.
Okay, so the stream should be seeing the clocks as well. So
Yes,
I need to move them over here out of the way a moment. And then I got to remember which one of these 100 things it is. I think it's this one. So originally I want to do this. using the same globe and then having everyone's name scroll back and forth, and it's just going to loop because I've got it looping. But I couldn't get this to work exactly like I wanted to. So this is how it started out at 5 o'clock this morning, and it ended up to where it's at right now. Now, if I put the globe back to that size right there, I'll have a really hard time putting the names in. But I could add Catherine in there because it's down there. Her neck of the woods is right in that neck of the woods down there. So, cool. I'll eventually figure it out. It'll take me, like I said, it'll take a day or two. So now I've got to figure out if I stop the virtual camera.
You can just change back to your C922.
Okay, well, it looked like it did anyway, so we hopefully are back up and running 100% with Zoom going back out over there, and that didn't look right.
I don't have my camera on because the lighting is bad tonight. I turned on the light and I got water. I don't want to turn my
Oh, wait a minute. I know what's wrong.
My camera actually, I think my camera actually works better at night than it does during the day, because if I have the blind open and the camera's on, you can't hardly see nothing because of all the light coming through the window.
So,
depending on how the lighting is, the lighting can really hurt my eyes.
Alex, maybe it's the white balance on your camera.
I don't know what it is or if I can adjust it. I just know that if it's a really sunny day and there's light coming through the window and I have the blind open and I have the camera on, you can't hardly see me because the camera picks up so much of the light.
Yeah, so you need to adjust your ISO setting. In that case.
can you do that on a webcam?
Maybe. I don't
Oh, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I seriously have no clue.
I don't know which webcam.
It's a C920, an original Logitech C920.
C920, okay.
So I think Tony Wallow's referring to the fact that I might be a little bit confused and not know what I'm doing, and he's just saying it in a nice way. I'll show that one again. That's worthy of a repeat right there. Greg, what are you watching?
Mountain Men.
Huh?
Mountain Men.
Oh, turn it down a little bit.
Outside.
Sounded like it was you were on a stream or something. Still picking it up.
You're not gonna put him in the waiting room?
No, his was unintentional. When it's intentionally done, there are repercussions.
But I think him and Greg were pretty good friends. I don't think he would do that.
And it has nothing to do with friendship. It has to do with I put you in the waiting room because you're playing something in the background on my channel when we're streaming. It's disrespectful. If we're not streaming, I don't care.
Yeah.
Unless you ask me, do you mind if I play this? And then, like I said, chances are I'm not going to say no while I'm streaming. It's still coming through from somewhere. Robert. I guess it might be me. It looks like it's me because my box is the only one that's lit up, but I got nothing going on in the background.
I muted my TV.
It could be my system. It's real faint, but we're good now. So
I don't even hear it.
it's for the most part gone. So Catherine, did you research whether the ISO can be set on the 920 or not?
Yeah, there is something similar. There is in the 920 there I have a program installed called Logitech Settings. Yes, And in the advanced tab, you have to go to the white balance, yes. And you can set it to auto or you can put it manual. And during the day, just put it very low, yes. If it says during the day, if yours is maybe set to manual and it has the same white balance during the night as in the day, then you have to move the slider to the left to give it less Kelvin, yes? It's measured in Kelvin because daylight and light is measured in Kelvin, yes? So the less Kelvin you have, the darker it is for the camera, yes?
Yes. Is this a separate, because I have the Logitech capture and the Logitech tune already installed. Is this a separate program?
It's called Logitech settings.
Hey, Gary. Are you having a rough night with your audio?
No, I
Well, you keep having like screeching sounds and sounds like you're dragging something across the floor.
no. Just getting there. It looks like it's almost 12 o'clock.
It's getting, yeah, I mean, I got started late, so it's going to be late. What was I looking for?
So what should I schedule today? Hours.
Do what?
So what Snorra's schedule today?
Today's Monday 6 to 6, Tuesday 6 to 6, off Wednesdays, but she's got a mandatory meeting to go through at 1:30 in the afternoon. Thursday, gosh, I don't remember Thursday, but I think 2 to 10, and then Saturday is 6 to 6, I believe.
No, what did they do? What did they do today?
Oh, they called her at 1:55 and said, "Can you come to work at 2 o'clock?" Because apparently the girl they scheduled to work at 2 o'clock said she wasn't going to work, and they said, "Oh, okay." And Lorna went to work. We got there about 2:15. And I mean, it's just they're afraid to do their jobs. There's 3 of them that need to do their jobs: the executive director, the director of nursing, and the assistant director of nursing. And they're so afraid to do what they need to do, which is, "Hey, Alex, you were scheduled 2 to 10 today. You need to work 2 to 10. Oh, you're not going to work? Don't come back tomorrow." Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
Exactly.
Or if you want to go the nice route about it, "Hey, Alex, I need you to take the next 3 days off. If you don't work 2 to 10 this afternoon, I'm going to suspend you for 3 days while I conduct an investigation, and I'll get in touch with you and let you know. And Alex, I'm just using you as an example, not picking on you." But they don't even want to do that. They would rather say, "Okay, Alex, let me pat you on the back, sweetheart. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Go home. I'll see you tomorrow." And then they jump through hoops to get someone in to work. But here's the hell of it. Alex came back to work at 10 o'clock tonight because Alex wanted to work at 10 o'clock tonight. I'd have told that young lady, "No, you're scheduled 2 to 10, and that's what you're going to work. You're not going to tell me when you're going to work. If you want to work a specific schedule, get with me the week before the schedule's made, and I'll gladly schedule you as best I can. But the day that you're scheduled to work at 2 o'clock, don't tell me you're not working." It's just, I don't know where this world is at right now as far as common sense things go. I don't get it.
That's one of the things they were talking about on Bonnie's channel, and I had to get the heck out of it. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't.
I get there's a worker shortage because for whatever the reason people don't want to work. I get if you get a job and you're scheduled for training, you might want to show up for training. What's the sense in going through the interview, going through the background, going through the physical, getting your TB tetanus shot, and then not showing up to work? You don't get paid for any of that. So what's the purpose? Unless you're getting it free from this company to go to work for another company. I don't know. I don't know. Gary probably can quote some human resources stuff on the proper procedure to do it. I know how I would do it. Take 3 days off. Think about it. Come back and see me in 3 days. I had a kid tell me one time I would not fire him. I could not fire him. They will never fire him. You know how long he lasted? We did it human resources way. We did the, here's your verbal. Let me hold your hand. Here's your second verbal. Here's your first written. Here's your second written. Here's your third written. Oh, by the way, you're fired. Took 3 months.
Oh, that was longer than I saw.
I would have done it in about 2 weeks, but
If you look in chat, if anybody wants the video again, that's what this will always be my home in chat.
why is there a white bar on right by Alex's name on the YouTube stream? This is weird. Now it's gone. Oh, there's a ghost in the machine. Hey, Matthew Camp, good to see you. I don't think Jeff's back yet. He had to go pick up his grandkids. Watching The Rookie. Baseball movie? The Rookie?
Original 70s series with William Shatner.
Could be that, too. I did try to watch a little bit of the SWAT thing from 1975, and I just could not even. I could not watch that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just couldn't. So, why is this off like that
We
again?
could be watching the Clint Eastwood movie with Charlie Sheen, Rookie.
Oh, I did not know that. When did that come out? 70 or 80?
Probably 70s.
One in the background.
That sounds like it.
I wonder who that is.
I don't know. I'm going to step away a minute and glance out my door. I think we got a rain shower going on here. I'll be right back.
Might be Daily. Hey, Daily. Have a good day, Blake.
All right.
You do anything?
Thought it was. I can hear it.
Did some house cleaning.
I wasn't sure what that was, but it's rain. Let me see if these fish want a little bit more while I'm up.
A little bit too warm to do anything outside. It was 81.
Hello, my name's Ken. I'll be your waiter tonight. Tonight's special is tetrafin. God, they're still hungry. My goodness. Can't believe they're still hungry.
Well, we know what Alex did today. Went to coach.
Well, yeah, twice, 3 times. He had a breakfast, he had a lunch, or he had a sermon, and then he had the evening service.
Yeah, he's probably all choked out.
Jim must have come in when I stepped out to see the rain. It's 11 o'clock. He's probably getting ready to go to bed. Hey, Jim.
Stop me, Jim.
Looks deep in thought. Hey, I got an idea.
Yes.
I'll send you a copy of the the opening and you can tinker with it. No?
No. No. Not happening.
Maybe we could fast forward it a little bit, or can we? I don't know how I'm going to slow that down. I really don't. I'll reach out to the one guy that's been helping me with DaVinci Resolve. Yeah.
Snoring again.
Yeah.
There's going again.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Obviously, it's such a riveting time here.
It is. We got another 55 minutes of this wonderful time to go, too. If we make it to 2 hours, which I would kind of like to. So.
Yeah, I started the night out with Lonnie. I would go like the 5, but I went home to PM. I was like, what the heck am I doing over here?
I like looking at different channels from time to time. I want Jeff to send me a link to the railroad channels he listens or he watches, because I'm try that again. I'm interested in that as well. I used to watch a lot of YouTube channels with miniature railroads, and some of those in Germany. Oh my gosh, them people put hundreds of thousands of dollars. They got a railroad in their backyard.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
It's called Lehman Großbahn, LGB. It's brilliant.
You all right?
And so,
This just must be my day from hell. I don't know. Yes.
What did you do today, Jim? Anything?
No, not much of anything. I went to get myself set up to do this little bit. Getting ready, I sit on my stool, I'm sitting right here, and I got the keyboard in front of me, and then I realized as I look to my left, oh wait a minute, the tripod's not here, the camera's not set up. Because I took the tripod with me to take pictures of a condo that my mother owns that my wife is going to try and sell for her. So I had to take pictures of the condo.
oh, okay, yes.
So,
You chalk that up to just a senior moment, or?
oh no, just me being a dumbass.
See, I would chalk it up to a senior moment. Mm-mm.
Nope. No.
Okay, so the question.
In case you haven't figured it out by now, let me please explain. Okay. I am aware of all of my flaws. Okay. I could run through the list of them with you here without any issue. I have many flaws. I just don't give a shit. I don't have any.
Damn it, Jim! Tell me when you're gonna do that. I got water on my leg. Looks like I peed my pants, man. Doggone it! Glad you can't see my pants. What?
I definitely my wife sometimes involving me.
That was a good one. Now, watch this. I'm going to time this when he's taking a drink of that martini. I'm going to get him to go again.
Not that you couldn't do it, it'd be very difficult.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's one of those things that if you try to do it, you probably can't. You just have to, it's got to be a spontaneous thing, and like what you just did. That was good. That was real good.
I actually didn't even plan that.
Yeah, I gave up on trying to plan things. That's tonight. I believe tonight's description says planning. Why plan? Nothing ever goes as planned. So maybe my wife's got it right. Maybe you shouldn't plan anything. Just go with what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. Tony thought that was funny. Probably was funny. That was good.
What happened?
If you don't know your flaws, just ask your wife. Yes?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think she will tell you no problem.
Oh, she'll tell me the flaws I had in 1975, and we didn't even know each other back then.
I think she'll tell me the flaws of clean up my room, pick up my clothes, take my car. Believe me, I know them.
No, I don't want you to tell me about my flaws. I love you very much, but that's okay. Huh? What did I say? You really want me to repeat that?
No, I don't understand.
Oh, you want it in a foreign language?
I only want a yes and a no.
Yes, yes. I like those kind of questions. Yes. Dodged that bullet.
I will remind you, Ken, of a T-shirt that I have worn on various live streams. Might have been on Doug's. I don't know if it was on yours. The T-shirt I have that says, "I told my wife to embrace her mistakes. She hugged me."
Yeah, I've seen that one. I like that one. I've only got the senior discount, and then I've got two that my son gave me about being the world's greatest grandpa. One of them says by par on a golf course, and the DVR moment. That's a clip moment, Tony. And then the other one says world's greatest grandpa, but I can't remember what's on it. Maybe I do have memory issues. Hey, I got a question for you guys. Did I ask you about Animal House before?
Yeah, they have. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wondered. The specific part about John Belushi and how many years of college he was in?
Yeah. Was it 7 again?
It was 7, yeah.
Okay.
And since we're still live, we can't get into the explicit language that was used. You know, one of the funniest scenes from that's when that guy's on the steps playing that guitar, and he walks down and grabs it and smashes it, and he goes, "Sorry." Good movie for its time.
What was the other one? He can't do that to our pledges. Only we can do that to our pledges.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Blazing Saddles was on Turner Classic Movies tonight.
Did they mash the audio like they normally do?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Okay. I'm sorry, but unless you watch it unedited, unvarnished, unmodified, there's no point.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I think
it's a period piece.
Sure. I think IFC doesn't cut anything out. I think they play them the way they are, no matter what. I believe it's IFC. I've watched them a couple times. A DVR moment. That could be a clip moment. That may be my first attempt to clip something out of a stream. A DVR moment. I like that. That's worthy of going up on the board. Here we go. I might delve into seeing if I can change the way that functions too. Did I?
Vote another one of this?
Huh?
You didn't vote one of this?
I did not. Again, I didn't have a list. I was just getting stuff I knew we needed. Went to the store tonight on the way home from dinner and picked up sausage and milk and coffee creamer, butter. You know, the necessities. I forgot the eggs and apparently coffee.
Damn it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't know we were out of coffee. I'm not out of coffee. I got plenty of coffee. I guess I'll have to stop at the store tomorrow and get eggs and coffee. Or get up super early and go get some. I don't know. And there's that awkward cricket moment. Wow. Big time awkward cricket moment. Can't even talk.
Somebody's walking above my head. I'm just wondering what's going on.
We just had a brief downpour right here. Oh, I gotta add Jim to the. How am I gonna do that? Oh man.
Jim, but I think you're downstairs in the basement.
I am always in the basement.
Why? Because your wife locks you in there and then you away for the day, or?
No.
You know Duncan.
The basement is essentially the man cave, and she leaves me alone.
If I had a basement, I would be there as well. I know that feeling.
It's your man cave. Yes, I understand. Yes. Mm-hmm.
My man cave is any room I want to be in my house.
Well, now see, it's interesting that you should say that. Technically, this is her house. She had the house before we actually got married. So technically, this is her house.
Yeah, it's nice of her you can still be here. Yes.
Oh, Catherine, I gotta tell you, every morning that I wake up, it's a good day. It just means that I've made it through the night without a pillow over my face.
Because I'm too lazy to go look it up. What's your state's identification, Jim? DE?
DE, yes, correct.
Delaware.
So it's not do like I just put, DEW? Okay, I've added you. Now I got to go see what that looks like.
In the way
Oh,
back
shoot.
years, in the way back years, it was DEL.
Yeah,
Remember when states had 3-letter abbreviation?
I do. Yeah.
Hey, Jim, are you gonna add the part to the opening thing too?
I thought I did earlier. Maybe I know I have a version. Yeah, she's in there. She's already in there.
Okay, I didn't see it.
It says Josh and Natasha Kinder -PA.
Okay.
So I'm going to play this from the beginning. You guys can't see it. So I need to have the names not be popping in so quickly or slow the globe. Well, the names will still pop. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. Let me look at that again. BH. Yeah, that's cool. All right, good.
This is the 98th edition of it.
Should be the 8th. I didn't render it out yet. I will make more changes before the night's out. I'll get these brain flashes. I got to go do it, and I kind of like the first one that has Alex's name. I just used his name that goes this way and then goes this way. But then I got to thinking, if I do that, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've only got 15 names, so that's going to be a long introduction. I think 25-ish, maybe 30 seconds is pretty good. I don't want to get much over that. And if I do it too fast, like they are now, then it's I'll figure it out. Next subject. Somebody bring up something.
I had a COVID test today, and it's not COVID.
Is that done at the group home, or did you go out and get one done?
No, it's not at the group home. The girl that I've been telling you about for like the past, I don't know, since I've been on the channel, she did a COVID test for me. It was one of them at-home testing.
Right.
So it's not COVID.
Well, it's good to hear that it's not. Alex was poking fun that when we talked earlier, I said, I've got a sore throat. He goes, well, I don't think you got that through the stream.
More than likely, I got it from someone out of shows that was voting Jimmy because she was sick, and then my friend Angela, which is also a friend of my life, she got sick right after we did, so I have a feeling it's from someone at show. More likely I got sick from. But like I said earlier, I usually get this like twice a year, so like if I get it in the spring, my next time I get it will be in the fall when the kids go back to school. So, yeah.
I feel fine. My throat's a little scratchy, but other than that, I feel all right. I'm not sneezing. I'm not coughing. I don't have a temperature. That was a close call.
I just gotta make some motivation when you get out of bed tomorrow.
Well, yeah, that would probably help. I mean, get up and do something.
You want me to log into your computer and start playing music at 100% full volume?
Yes, we do.
No.
Let's vote on that. We'll go around the room. Greg?
Wow.
We'll take that as a yes.
Work anyway because he uses an echo for his speakers. So it has to be connected on Bluetooth in order for it to work.
Oh.
But if he has, that's the reason. That's the reason for him to get a regular set of wired speakers that plug into the computer, so I can do that.
I have a pair of wired speakers, I just don't have the connection to plug into the wall. And I'm too lazy to go downstairs and look for it, so, yeah.
You could always just go to the store and go buy one of them universal wall plug adapters with all the different plugs in it.
I've got a complete sound system for the computer in my closet. It's got the subwoofer, and I think it's got 6 additional speakers. I think it is. Maybe 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 additional. I don't have the space to put it in here, number 1. I don't have the need to put it in here, number 2. My audio is fine the way it is. I can hear you. You can hear me. We're good.
I might be moving the computer back in the other room though.
Are you going to move back to the other room or just move the computer back to the other room?
Just move the computer back into the other room, probably.
So that means you'll be limited on when you can use it, or what's the purpose behind moving it to the other room?
Well, my wife said if I take the anger management, but I'll never be starting next month, she'd be willing to move back in, so that means we can't have the computer in this room and have another vessel in this room, so the computer would have to go in the other room. And I'm kind of curious, put the computer in the other room and have Alex run a speed test with the cable being plugged into the internet.
Oh, it'll be faster. Wired is always faster than wireless.
Yes. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out the logic as to if your wife moves back in, why does the computer have to go in the other room? Does she not want the computer in the same room?
I don't really talk to her about it, but there's like no room for another separate. Man, with the way my desk is set up, because the computer is on one side and then the desk is on the other. The desk is like set in the middle of the wall, and then the computer is like on top of the desk, which is right next to the desk. So there's really no room to put another desk.
That is not always correct, by the way.
What's not always correct? Well, I heard my name. Alex.
So this is the way it's set up.
Okay, but if you move the computer, how does that help you move a dresser in there? Isn't the computer sitting on a dresser?
Yes, the computer's sitting on the dresser.
Okay, so are you going to put a dresser on top of a dresser?
No, the way we had it set up before, when we had the two brothers side by side
Okay.
from the other room.
Okay. I follow that.
There's only one plug down at the bottom, and we don't want to. I don't want to block the plug because you can see the plug outlet down there.
I didn't never did get my statement out.
Go ahead, Alex. You have the floor.
I forgot I was in muted. Buddy, wait. Said that a wired connection is always faster than a wireless connection.
I believe it is, yes.
In my case, it's not because I get the same speed. I get the same speed over wireless as I do over wire.
You must be the one rarity in this world that would happen to. I'm not saying it's going to be significantly faster, but I do believe a wired connection should be better than a Wi-Fi connection.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be that one chance, and obviously you, that it's the same. Hey, Jeff, welcome back. Grandkids all right?
Yep.
Get him up.
Go and retrieve them from their dads. He just got off work. Friend of his was watching them today.
How they doing?
All right. Olivia's always unhappy at the transition between houses.
Yeah.
And she's 5, so she doesn't understand quite. All she knows is she wants dad, or she wants mom, or grandpa, or somebody.
Sure.
Oh, and my speed still isn't what it ought to be. I need to call them again this week.
Well,
Upload
since
is 700 and something, download is 120, which is weird. Upload 749, download 122.
it's a pretty big difference.
Yep, I mean, the download's good enough I can still do everything, but it's not what was advertised, certainly.
Now, did they tell you this is what we advertise, but we only guarantee 80% of it?
They agreed that 80% would be reasonable to expect.
I believe that's...
So they are advertising 700 up and down. And now, mind you, I'm at my computer in my office, which is connected to a wireless router up here, which is connected to a router at the modem by Wi-Fi. So this is coming through Wi-Fi. It's not direct wire.
Oh, guys, I'll be right back.
Well,
The last technician that was out tested everything he could test. The guy really was pretty thorough. And he said that he thinks they need to make adjustments to their neighborhood radio network. See, all this is coming through microwave radio. And so
I know why there's such a delay now between when I press the button and when it shows up. My upload's only 930.33. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I really wish y'all wouldn't give me so much grief about it. You're saying your upload's only 900? Only 900?
Yeah, no,
Alex, mine's only 749.
Mine's only 502.
That's still what? That's still what? Like at least 10 times better than what I've got.
Now, what's your download?
I have 60 down, 10 up.
Well, control
With
yourself.
about
When I had
10
Atlantic,
on average.
when I was in South Carolina and I had Atlantic broadband, now I didn't have their best plan, but I had 20 down and 2 up.
well, since you asked, 892 is my down. But I mean, it falls in the parameter of their 80%, so I can't really call and complain about it. I'm good. I'm happy with it. So
Maybe one of these days I'll have fiber optic to my house, but
So I'm hoping to get the download a little higher, but I'm paying $35 a month. And that's going to be it forever, supposedly.
Excuse me.
Because I agreed to be a network hub. They haven't come out and put in the radio for the hub function yet. They're saying they're hit by supply chain shortages like everybody else on stuff. So, but I'm still getting the discount even though they haven't put it in, so I'm not going to complain.
Oh no, by no means.
And if they could get the download up to 300 even, I would be more than happy. Because I'm not seeing anything that I really attribute to local problems. YouTube on a bunch of things, sometimes the circle spins and spins for a while at the start of one of the videos.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's anything that's happening on my end.
Good morning.
Hi, Natasha.
Hello.
Oh, by the way, Ken, Tony Wallow was right. It is a DVR moment. So I'm having lots of fun playing that part over and over again right now.
Are we talking about the one where we're talking about your flaws, or are we talking about the one where I was giving her grief?
No, the flaws.
Okay. Yeah, that was good.
Sorry about that, Tim. My wife called in, so I had to re-enter the hub.
What?
No need for apology.
Nope.
We were talking about flaws earlier, huh? We were talking about what flaws people have in them, and I brought up the fact that you could probably find plenty of flaws in me.
What about the coal mines?
What?
You know the minings?
Yeah. Man.
You know, by the way, Ken, I am going to take my own little sample of that, and I'm going to stow that away.
That's fine. If you'd like to take a sample of that and broadcast it over on your channel, that's fine too. I'll probably get all kind of comments on that.
I imagine.
Did your pants dry yet? No, bloody hell. Now they're both in here.
Bloody hell.
Up to 11. Another cricket moment. So how are you tonight, Robert?
Good. Sit back, laugh and chill.
Have you DVR'd the part where I almost put water everywhere in the world?
No, I go back and save it, hopefully.
No, that was good. Hey, no question about. I've not DVR'd it, but I will go back and watch it. All right, let me. A B C D E.
Good evening.
Or morning.
How are you?
Morning. Little man is passed out somewhere. I don't know where he's at.
Hey, Robert.
He's probably in here somewhere.
I was watching one of Tim's live streams last night. Are you still working for that same 911 place that you were that Jim had a stream going a couple months ago? Because there was
Yep.
a live stream that I was watching.
Yeah, Flint. Same old place.
Yeah, that's nice. Seems like they have a nice fellow. I gotta make the motivation to get out there and get a car and walk.
Okay, I just added and rendered Jim to the opening. Seems to work pretty good, actually. If you guys would like to see it, I can show it over the stream. It actually just went out over YouTube with no music and no time clock. So I better take it off of there, even though I thought, yeah, I did. I thought I did anyway. So.
That looks good.
Yeah, I still got to slow it down. I still got to slow the names down a little bit. And I do want to animate them a little bit more. I've just got to kind of think through the animation. And more than likely, because of the way it's set up, however I animate one, I will animate them all the same way. I don't...
Makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could probably animate them differently, but there'd be so much involved with that I don't know that I can do that. Well, I don't want to say I don't know that I can do it. I probably don't want to take the time to do it. But with her working 6 to 6, I got nothing else better to do, so I can sit here and tinker around with it and see what I can come up with. So, just let me think about something for a second here.
I like your shirt, Tim.
What's this one? What's this one say?
Oh.
People think I go out of my way to piss them off. Trust me. That's a good one. All right, so that's not it. No.
It's a gift.
Yeah.
So I stand corrected.
That's fine.
I got you tonight.
Found the mug with it.
What'd you do?
I got chocolate you didn't.
Oh, it's the same thing, huh?
Yeah, I found the mug with it.
I like that. Yes, Catherine, you said something, I do believe.
Yes, it's already 11:30, so I better go to bed.
No problem. Thank you for being here, and we hope to see you tomorrow night.
Yes.
I wonder if Matthew Camp is still in the chat room or not. I got a project for him that I need him to help me out on. Believe it or not.
Tomorrow,
Oh, look, Greg or Jeff found what we were playing with last night.
Yeah, it just popped up in my stuff here. The avatars.
We'll be here, Catherine. Hopefully we'll see. If not, we'll see you when you come back. We get it. We understand.
Hey, Jeff.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Sleep well.
Is there a railroad channel that you're watching on YouTube?
I watch a couple of different ones.
I think Tim was wanting you to send him a couple of them.
Or post the link in the chat rooms. That would be
Okay.
fine. Have you ever watched any of the things out of Germany with the models that they do?
Yeah, I'm going to.
No, I can't get rid of the damn avatar. Oh,
Hey,
there.
what?
Sugar-free Reese's.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll find one of them I did.
You're talking about real life railroad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll send you one from the models, the scales that the Germans do in their backyard. They take up the whole daggone yard. Multi-levels.
He had plenty of chocolate the other night. He don't need any for another whole year.
Hey, Tim.
Let me see, I'll post this one link in the chat here.
Joshy, I should send Tim a
This is probably the guy I watch the most.
gummy bear emoji.
Yeah. We don't have very much chocolate in the group home. The only time I really get chocolate is when I go home with my aunt. And I have to buy it out of my own money.
Now, is this the guy, Jeff, that goes around and gets in trouble occasionally, or is this another guy?
No, he just wanders all over. He's got a lot of subscribers. I don't like his narration as much as some of them, but let me find the other one.
I like how he's got that set up. I like his introduction.
Hey Tim, you want a sugar-free gummy bear? I'll send you an Avatar gummy bear.
Me?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm good, thank you. No, I'm fine. I like how he done that. That is cool.
I'm gonna put another one in there. This next one is the guy that I think has got the best narration for the railfan channels on the internet. And the reason it is he's a professional announcer in his regular job.
Oh, okay.
So this guy,
If you guys ever come to Pittsburgh, you could stop by the Science Museum. I believe on the second floor, they have a place brought out of the railroad. And about every half hour or so, they get dark and you can see what it looks like in the dark. And I believe that someplace in that part of the,
They took a lot of stuff out, Joshy.
where the, science center, you can stop by and just a whistle. What's your name, Doctor?
I went by the science center and they took a lot of stuff out.
Okay.
Like the whole middle rail is nothing. You just go in a big circle basically.
There you go, Jeff. I put one in there. I've not watched this one before. This is the largest family-owned O gauge train layout in America. I've never watched it. I want to find the ones in Europe.
monorail running stuff, but I will.
Oh man, if you can find the ones out of Europe, they are just. You have to wonder the time and the money.
Well,
Which one is that, Alex?
Lincoln.
That's Lincoln.
you can put a lot of money into this kind of stuff.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Lincoln. Oh yeah, I mean it just blows my mind that I've seen the same one in Germany in all 4 seasons: winter, spring, fall, and summer. There'll be a foot of snow out there, and that train's pushing that snow out of the way, just going right on the tracks. It's really interesting.
I've only seen it once or twice. The Southern Nevada Railroad Museum over in Boulder City has a room where they have a little bit of model railroading stuff, at least some of the time when they have open houses and whatnot.
In San Diego, they had, have to ask her the name of the Balboa Park. Man, I'm surprised you remember that. They had one building, the entire basement of one building was devoted to scale model trains. And we go to Balboa Park and I'd spend all my time there and she'd be out looking at other stuff.
Yes.
Olivia!
Yeah, she's gonna run get a blanket.
Oh, okay.
I brought up a little chair for her to sit in my office with that. The other night she's just been sitting on the floor and then she falls asleep.
Yeah.
She likes to eat apples and carrots and such like that, so I cut up an apple.
Well, that's good. It's good. I mean, it's better she eats an apple and carrots than Lay's potato chips and Cheetos and Doritos.
Oh, I know. My grandson would live on chips if I would let him.
Well, at his age.
She would too, but she does like some of the stuff that's good for her. Actually, when I make a salad in the evening, both kids like my salad, so can't complain too much.
That's good.
How long do they stay with you guys?
Usually it's 4 days. It's only going to be 3. This week. They usually come Saturday night and go back Wednesday afternoon or evening.
Okay.
They're dad works 3/12s on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. My ex-son-in-law. Let me make a bookmark of that. Okay, I've got those other two there, yeah.
I'll see if I can find the ones out of Germany and send it to you. I like those.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say, I guess Rick can't figure out how to turn it off.
Let me see here. Okay, there's one other one I like. Let me get back over here. I'm gonna post one more. Then I'll give it up. There's some others, but these are the three I like the best.
So when you talk, do the lips move? Oh, I guess they do a little bit. I think the iPhone ones are a little bit better, actually.
This is just experimental on here. Apparently, it says beta on it.
Yeah. Well, the iPhone ones, my granddaughters and I, we get on there all the time on FaceTime, and they've got the certain ones they like, and when you change it, they were like, no, put this one back on there.
Does Lynn have those on the iPad app for the?
Well, I have no idea.
No.
Dad, I could not tell you.
Phone or just for the computer? It wouldn't work too well.
This is just a beta thing, at least on the computer.
I don't know. I haven't been on my computer very much because I haven't been doing well.
So that last one you posted, that looks like that might be, Madison, Indiana. Nice.
I don't know where he's from.
Well, I didn't want to go to the full video, but now somehow I clicked on something and I have the full video running. I think it's this one. Yeah, that's back to where I need to be. So, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Gives me something to watch later. As I'm trying to slow the earth down. People be, what the heck just happened? What in the world?
Good night, Joshie. Good night, my father. You want me to log you out?
That was weird. Oh, good night, Natasha.
Good night. Good to see you.
Say good night, Gracie.
Good night. Good night, Gracie. A DVR moment. It's probably a Microsoft moment.
Oh, no. Ask Jim. It's not. No. No. It's worthy. Believe me.
Good night, Alex.
Night.
Must have been something that happened while I was otherwise engaged.
I'll log in and log you out in a little bit.
So she calls you Joshie. What do you call her? Other than Natasha.
What?
Alex wanted to know what I call you.
But they say you can call me anything you want as long as you call me in time for supper.
Yep.
Okay, good night, Alex.
Good night.
I don't know if Jim explained it or not, but I had just taken a drink of coffee. Or water, rather. I'm glad it wasn't coffee. And he said something that I spewed water all over my pants, and then I caught myself. Because if it had been coffee, I'd still have stains to get out.
Yeah, you'd have to rewind about 41, 42 minutes back. And
Dr. Rob in the house. In the chat room. Haven't seen him in a while. Good to see you, Dr. Rob.
Welcome.
I think I sent the new login information to your email. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Hello, gents. Boy, he doesn't know us very well, does he? If I didn't, let me know. I will. I'm pretty sure I started at A and went down all the way to Z and got everybody. With the exception of one person, but anyway. Yeah, boy. Ain't that the truth?
Very loosely.
That is the truth.
Well, we can pretend, you know.
Yeah. Oh, no problem, Dr. Rob. I appreciate it. No worries at all. That's pretty good. Oh, I know what you meant by sorry. I speak that language quite well. Unfortunately,
We had a couple of ladies earlier.
yeah.
One left.
Did Natasha leave? No, she's still here.
And Catherine left.
Yeah, I knew Catherine left.
No, I have to go in and find out. Can't do it by myself. But I'll log in and do it. I can do it from my iPad.
That's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. Yeah, I'll blame my spelling on that. That's exactly what I cannot spell worth a doggone. Oh, raining again. It's a good shower coming down now. I didn't think we were getting any rain this week. Pardon me a moment. I want to check my app. Oh, yeah. 67 degrees. 100% rain.
Sit in your chair. Or you want to lay on your blanket? Okay, you want me to put a pad up here sometime?
Grandpa Jeff.
Yeah. Someplace I have a foam pad for kids. I don't know where it is at the moment. Put it down and she'll wrap up in a blanket and lay on it, and then I'll have to carry her downstairs by the time we get done.
Yeah. How much does she weigh?
About 40 pounds.
Upstairs? You got to carry her upstairs?
Down.
Oh, down? That's a little easier.
Well, although in my old age, I'd like to do it with one hand and put the other hand on the rail anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
but you ain't got to carry. You ain't got to carry me in the wheelchair up and down the stairs. 'Cause it's about 600
I would get
pounds.
you up and down the stairs with a big hat pin.
Dr. Rob
That's
says,
the only way I can manage that in my old age here.
he says, better than here, 100% humidity and no rain. Ooh.
I just use an electric pulley, that's all.
Yep.
I seen one of the odd things I watched on YouTube the other night was a wheelchair that went up the steps and it had tracks on it, and you get in it. It's a specific chair. It's not locked into anything, and they ran a test going up and down with nobody in it, and then they put the lady who was in a wheelchair in it, got her all tightened down, buckled down, and whatnot. And then it started up, and initially she flinched because I guess it scared her. And about halfway up, she goes, "Okay, what happens if it stops?" And her husband goes, "I don't know, let's see." And she was like, "Oh no, don't do that." Well, he had already stopped it. And as soon as it stops, there's like little things that come out and grip the step so it can't move. It was pretty interesting.
What, it had tracks on it?
It had tracks on it, yeah.
Triangular?
Triangular, yeah.
Okay.
It was real neat. Now, they did say that this is not a permanent solution, but it's better than what they currently, because it showed him carrying her up and down, which is dangerous. And obviously you can't, bop, 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 bop the chair up the steps.
Yep.
It was really cool. I'll see if I can find it. I'll send it. I'll put a link. I'm not going to look for it right now, but I'll see if I can find it. One of them weird things I ran across.
So an interesting thing today, I guess it was on the History Channel.
Wow.
It was about these Honda motorcycles like the one I got in the back of me.
Mm-hmm.
Except they started talking about the 750, which was the first one they did here. And they weren't sure those were going to catch on. So when they did the first year of them, which I think they said was 1969, they made all of the cases or the engines by sand casting instead of having a regular production line. Some other kind of casting, I don't remember what it was. They weren't sure they were going to take off, but they did. And now the ones from the first year or two that were just done with sand casting are worth a ton of money, apparently, if you have an original one. But they started with the 750, and then they did a 500, and then finally they did the 350 like I had, like that little one behind me.
We had a brief 5-minute conversation yesterday about getting a motorcycle, and I'm not getting a motorcycle.
Yeah, I am not certainly not going to get one here. I had to go over to Walmart for something this afternoon. I needed a new big trash can to put outside and stick bags in for leaves and such.
See, Dr.
I
Rob's
could hardly get there. They had the whole street blocked off from about half a mile because there'd been a motorcycle fatality there.
Ooh.
And it's just, people drive too damn crazy out here.
Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Rob obviously is
I have a
married.
neighbor up the street that has a big Harley he rides all the time. But I guess he's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you could be an experienced rider, and some of these idiot people that are out there driving the cars, you just never know.
I mean, with that, in Nevada this year, they've had at least a couple hundred instances of people getting ticketed or being involved in accidents for driving over 100 miles an hour.
On the city streets.
A lot of them on city streets.
I don't get that. I do not get that.
Well, a lot of them are high on something
Well.
when they're doing it. That doesn't excuse it, but it explains it.
No, yeah.
It explains some of it.
Yeah.
But there was one not long ago. Guy blew through an intersection the wrong way at 125 or something like that. Killed 7 people. Himself and a passenger, but he killed a family of 5 in the van. It's just, I mean, you just can't.
Yeah, Dr. Rob, it is so much safer, but it's just not the same as being out on the open road with just you and the bike and the surroundings and yes,
motorized computer desk.
And yes, she said no. So.
Well, years ago, I used to tell my wife when I retired I was going to buy a Honda Goldwing. Go traveling around. My wife says, "You be riding it by yourself." And so that never happened.
I seen today the front wheel where the 2 wheels were in front and the 1 wheel was in back trike, and then a little bit further down the road I seen the exact opposite where the 1 wheel was in front and the 2 wheels were in back.
We see quite a few of those out here. When I worked out here years ago, there used to be a fellow drove one of those near where our offices were. He had the one with 1 wheel in front and 2 in the back, and he had a V8 motor in it.
Oh, wow.
And that, I don't know if it's a brand name or what. Some of the ones with 2 wheels in the front and 1 in the back are called Spiders, I think. I think it's a brand.
I think it's SPYDER.
Yeah,
I believe is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind, but then again, I'm not. I mean, part of the problem with if I put Lorna on the back of a bike, I'd have to strap her to me because she'll fall asleep and then she'd fall off the bike. And if she falls off the bike and she's strapped to me, I'm falling off the bike. So I didn't argue much. I mean, it'd be nice, but I just I didn't argue. Now, I wouldn't mind getting an old convertible of some sort on days like yesterday when it's 87 and bright and sunshiny just to get out and drive around. That'd be nice. I don't know how she feels about that, though. We haven't had that conversation yet.
Well, wind in the hair feels good.
Well, I'd have to have my hat on because get a two-seater trike. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, I was speaking of a convertible. I thought you meant a car.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I don't even know the make or model, it's just something.
You're the only one that's allowed to do that.
Okay, Joshy. Shouldn't have said that. It's like me. My full name's Kenneth Richard. Go ahead, Alexi. You were going to say something?
Is this Alex or is that short for something?
Alexander, I imagine.
Yes, it's Alexander.
Yeah, Alex handled it great.
No,
It's Professor Alexander.
like great.
Professor ABC.
One of the other.
Yeah. So my full name's Kenneth Richard, and all through up until high school, I went by Rick. And there's only two
So
people.
your old high school friends still call you Rick?
Everyone yesterday was like, "Aren't you Rick Stout?" And I'm like, "Yep, I am." But there's only two people that I will still to this day let them call me Ricky. One of them is my sister. Wouldn't make any difference if I told her I didn't like it or not. She'd still do it. And the other one's a kid that grew up next door to us. We're pretty close. He's like a little brother. No problem, Dr. Rob. No problem. Hey, I need to get with you on that stuff I sent you the email on. Find out if you want it or not. If not, I'm going to donate it up here in Indianapolis. I'll get with you later this week on that. So good seeing you. Next time you have some time, join us in Zoom. Always welcome. Try to get a little bit of rest before you go to work tomorrow. Or you could be like we did and stay up all night thinking you're going to work overnight. And then, anyway.
Oh. What do you call her? You didn't answer my question. What do you call her?
Call who her? Who are you talking to?
What is Josh calling Natasha?
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am? No, ma'am?
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
No problem, Dr. Rob. I will do that. Yes, honey.
Yes, honey. Yes, sweetie. You know.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same stuff Tim called his wife or Jim or anybody else that's married. Yes, honey, anything say, honey, okay, whatever, you know.
Well, we've been married long enough. We can get away with certain things.
Only thing I call my ex is a bitch.
I'd be right with that. I call my mom that too. I don't call my wife that, but I call my ex-girlfriend that.
Yep, those two words will make your life so much simpler. Very so much simpler. All right, we're a little over 2 hours. I am going to go ahead and end the stream. Self-imposed 2-hour limit, as we all know. Dr. Rob, it was real good to see you. Tony Wallow, Matthew Camp, Robert. I don't remember who else was there. I'm not going to go through the list. Sorry about that. I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm going to press said button.
Yeah, and you left me out again. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I did, didn't I? And Greg Guy. Thank you, Greg, for being on the stream.